Brian Walshe, the Massachusetts man accused of killing his own wife, was back in court today. His lawyers say revelations about the state police during the Karen Reed trial should lead to changes with how Walshe's case proceeds. NBC 10's Malcolm Johnson joins us live from Middlesex Superior Court in Woburn. Malcolm, what did you learn from court proceedings today?
Well, the proceedings were pretty lengthy, Glenn. They went back and forth between prosecutors and the defense. We know that Brian Walshe, as you mentioned, is accused of both killing and dismembering his wife Anna Walsh's body back in 2023. And today he had a hearing right here inside of Middlesex Superior Court.
The question that I had asked, again, was what...
With eyes darting across the courtroom and taking deep breaths sits Brian Walshe, the man indicted by a grand jury for a number of charges. They include misleading a police investigation, improper conveyance of a human body, and murder. His wife, Anna Walsh's body, was never found after she went missing 2 years ago.
He is under scrutiny.
In Wednesday's hearing, prosecutors went back and forth over what evidence the state needs to share with Brian Walshe's defense attorneys. And there's also been contention over records Walshe's attorneys are seeking from state police about investigators working the case, including Michael Proctor. Proctor is set to face a trial board next week due to misconduct allegations from the Karen Reed murder case.
The fact that he had an open federal grand jury investigation to the way he conducts his business in a homicide investigation in the same county, and then within weeks he's involved in another homicide investigation, the bias is clear.
Proctor was the lead investigator in both cases, and his testimony in Reed's first trial raised questions about police integrity. Walshe's defense lawyers argue that Proctor has shown bias within state police investigations.
He had to show that he's a good cop, does a good job, follows all the rules, and doesn't mess around. That's the bias.
Now, Brian Walshe will be back in court, Glenn, on October 20th. For now, we are live reporting outside of Middlesex Superior Court. I'm Malcolm Johnson, NBC 10 Boston.